What's up, everybody? My name is Joe Green, and I help people launch and scale their What's up, everybody? My name is Joe Green, and in this video right here, I'm going to tell you guys the #1 reason why people need you to help them with their unclaimed funds. I get the question all the time, Joe, if I tell them where the money's at, why can't they just do it themselves? So if you don't know me or if you're brand new to my channel, I help people launch and scale their unclaimed funds business, going from 0 to 6 figures, all within a matter of months. Now, let me go ahead and explain the psychology behind people. Think about why we go out to eat. It's not that you can't cook. It's not that you don't know what a grocery store is. Sometimes you are tired, you just want something quick, fast, and easy. You don't want to think about it, you just want someone to do it for you. As a matter of fact, you're willing to pay even more to go out there and have a nice dinner versus spend your time, which you value. That makes more sense to you to save time and to get a good meal. It's the same thing with unclaimed funds. Sure, they can spend their time, but they value their time. They don't want to spend time researching and reading and signing documents. They want you to spoon feed them everything so they can get paid. And especially if you break it down to them and explain to them how this service is something you're doing as a courtesy up front, and you're willing to wait to get paid until after they get paid. That makes people start to trust and like you, okay? Because if you're not asking me to take out my credit card, you're not asking me to spend a dime out of my own pocket right now this moment, and you're willing to do this service for me, by all means, I will split some of my unclaimed funds with you. Matter of fact, I may not even know about my unclaimed funds, and that's the secret sauce. And I think a lot of investigators, they overthink the process. Will there be some people at times that's going to want to do it themselves after you enlighten them? Sure. There will be a few people, but they are few and far between. Most people, myself included, if you're willing to do a service for me and I find value in what you're offering, absolutely, I'm going to go ahead and allow you to do that for me so I can live my life. I can spend time with my children. I can work at my job. If I'm in school, I can go back to my schoolwork. I don't have to worry about this money. I just got to worry about a check. You're going to send me some documents to sign my signature. You're going to take care of the rest. By all means, do it, because I'm not an investigator. I don't know how much or how little work goes into it. And that's how people think. And that's my answer to the people who ask a lot, especially on my channel. They always ask, why don't they just do it themselves? That's a great question. And hopefully this answer right here helps explain exactly the process. So now, how do you make money? How do you start from nothing and then you get started? Well, #1, I put all the details step by step in my course. It's in the link below. But let me break things down for you. #1, you want to be a legitimate business so you can take advantage of all the great tax advantages that businesses have. All right, so go to irs.gov and get an EIN. Go to your state, file with your state. Some states have you file and register with the county, and then of course get your city business license. This will go a long way for you in the grand scheme of things. I can't tell you how many investigators I've already helped personally get business grants. And it has nothing to do with their business. It had everything to do with the simple fact that they are in business. That's it. Doesn't matter what your business does. It just matters that you are in business. And that's where a lot of grant makers look, because a lot of times they want to help people with startup funds. Now, obviously, there's grants for other reasons, for community funds, for research, there's grants for all kinds of stuff. But there are local grants out there that are looking to help you get started so they can actually boost the economy in your local area, okay? So that's why I tell people all the time, start off by getting a business legitimate. Get yourself a nice little website, put yourself on Google Business, so when you're doing business with people, they can see that you're a legitimate business. This is very, very important. A lot of people skip. Now, it doesn't cost a lot of money to run this business, but it is a small investment up front, just making sure that you got an internet connection, a laptop. You might even want to invest in getting a software to keep track and organization of all your leads. If you cannot afford that, just go on Google Docs or Google Sheets and then make yourself a nice spreadsheet that keeps track of the people who you're researching, the people who you contact, and where they're at in your process. This is exactly what I teach my students in the software that we use. But I started, like much of you, with a Google spreadsheet. And then I got to another software until I got to my own software that we created that works really well for unclaimed funds. But nonetheless, please do not think that you have to break the bank to do this business. This is a business and you want to treat it as such. So make sure that you're listing your business, make sure you're getting all the filings that you're supposed to do legally, because again, you got so many tax advantages and incentives for being in business versus being a W-2 earner. So I hope you guys learned everything that you need to learn about this business, about why people are not going to want to do it themselves, about how you can get started with this business. And don't forget to do your research and make sure that if you have to be a registered agent within a state that you're working, make sure you do that before you start doing those cold calls, because I'd hate for you guys to start making some deals and you try to file paperwork and you forgot to get registered with the state. Not every state requires it, but some states do. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.